Hello, hi everyone. Hope all of you are doing great. Unfortunately, I got a bad cold, but because I have promised a good friend of mine to be on this live, um, excuse me, and I needed to do. I can see she's just joining. We're going to, yes, we're going. I'm going to have a beautiful guest all over, all around the world from UK. No further ado, let me just get her in. Go live with. So excuse me if I'm not. Hi, hi, Mariam. Hi, hi, Kat.
Hello,
We made it.
my beautiful sister. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing? Sorry, I got a bad cold. I was just close to cancel our. Excuse me.
Oh,
Yeah, I was. It was really bad yesterday and the day before, but I was just hoping that it gets better, that I can at least talk. So excuse
oh,
me if I'm
bless
not.
you.
Yeah, if my voice is a bit, scratchy. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. I am so excited to be here and so humbled. Yeah,
Thank you. I
we
am
thank God
too.
for today. We thank God for the internet connection
I know.
and thank God for this giving moment. I am just so humbled to be here.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a good opportunity. Yay! We are every day we're making new friends all around the world, isn't it? It's nice.
Yes. This is
Okay.
the beauty in this global online business we are doing. You know, we can reach out to beautiful people all over the world. It's just such a blessing.
It is. It is nice. So, Kat, just for my friends and followers, and even because they don't know you, if you can please introduce yourself. And obviously said, excuse me, that you're from UK, but I would love you to introduce yourself and just talk about yourself, please.
Yes, so my name is Kat. I'm Kathleen Okeke. I'm originally from Hungary and I've been living in the UK with my beautiful family for almost 20 years. I'm married, we are blessed with four beautiful kids and yeah, my profession is an advocate and interpreter. Currently, I'm based in a government settings, 9 to 5 government settings, and I am also a digital business owner.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
Yay!
In a nutshell, yes.
Awesome. Hi, Marianne. Thank you so much for watching. She's from UK as well. So it's
Oh,
great
wonderful.
to watch you. Yeah. I know Kath. We another business partner, Masa, wanted to be in this chat. I don't know if she's still. I can just see her. She just joined, but I don't know if
Okay.
she's willing to, or she's just I don't know. Messaging.
Very good job.
Would you like
Mhm.
to join in? Just send me yes or no, and then I will just add you in.
Yes. I've got to say, this is my first time going live in a group on this social media platform, and I am so excited to be here. Super, super, super excited.
Okay. Yes. Sure. Give me a sec. It's great, isn't it? It's just great.
Mariam just asked me, yes, I do live in the UK. I'm from Manchester, and I actually work in Manchester in the city centre in a government sector. And I've got to say, this digital business, find its way to me 12 months ago, and it's just completely taken over my life and, made a real difference. So,
Oh, okay. That's nice.
she lives
Message.
in
I keep
London.
clicking on accept. I
Mhm.
don't know why it's not taking it. And I have already, let me just add you, Masajun. Just accept. Hopefully it works because, yeah, I know. I keep adding you, but it says unable to join. It says Masa is unable to join. I don't know why.
Is it possible 3 of us to join at the same time?
It takes
Yes.
up. Oh, there you go. Yay! Yeah, it gets up to 4 people.
That's okay. Thank you very much.
Amazing.
You made it the last minute.
I did. I was trying it. This is my first time as well going live in Instagram. So I wasn't sure how to join in, but we figured it out.
Yes.
That's nice.
There is always a first time for anything. Yeah, really.
It's nice.
Absolutely.
It's good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, ladies, for joining. I was just explaining before you to join. It's just that I got a bad cold, and I was just about to cancel it because it was horrible last night and the night before. But because I promised, I said, okay, we need to make it. So excuse my voice is scratchy and not well, but excuse me. So Masajuna, Kath and I were talking about just introduction. If you can please give us a little bit, tell us about yourself, and then I go after you guys.
Sure.
So,
sounds great. Thank you very much first for inviting me.
No problem.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm blessed to be here. So thank you, both of you, for inviting me. I actually joined this business almost like 3-4 months ago. I'm from Nova Scotia, Canada.
Yay.
And yeah, I am, my professional job is insurance underwriter. So we kind of assess risks for insurance part, and we kind of go by rules all the time. So I have a 7-year-old son. I've been working for like 10 years here in Nova Scotia, and we moved here as an immigrant with my family almost 15 years ago.
That's nice. It's been a long time. So good.
Wonderful.
Make it. If I just want to talk about myself for your friends and followers, probably know by now, my name is Shure. I've been living in Vancouver, Canada, 18 years now. And I've studied accounting, payroll, and working as a payroll specialist for over 15 years now. And almost a year ago, yes, next month gonna be a year that I joined this business. And this is how I can meet lots of good, like new, and I know good friends and people, like-minded people, I would say. And when I started, it was like there were about 75,000 people. Now it's more than 100,000. It's growing every day, crazy, which is nice.
Absolutely crazy.
Yes. Especially our Persian community is growing, which is really good because it shows that there are still people who are thinking like each other and you're like-minded, which is nice. Okay.
That's absolutely great. Yeah.
Yeah. So why did you, let's just go over, say, why did you start, like why you both have professional jobs, right? And why did you start it?
Oh, let me go first.
You go first, yes.
Yes, thank you. Well, a family member gave us a link at the end of 2020, which was a tough year for each one of us. And, you know, it was a good time, you know, just to stop and reflect on our life and, you know, just to realize we could not take anything for granted. And it was a very busy period for me. It was Christmas, and I was just not ready to take on any business because I'm not a business-led person. I wasn't even looking for a job that time. I wasn't looking for a second stream income. I didn't even looked into business opportunities. So this business opportunity just come across my way as a blessing. And I was so, you know, busy at that Christmas period. It took me 3 months before I looked into it. And me and my husband, we sat down together. We actually had like a breaking point. We knew we could not continue the way we were going to because he was doing shift work, night shift. I was doing 9 to 5. So it was like we barely seen each other. we all went back to full-time work after the pandemic. Kids went back to school, which was a blessing. But it was just like a wake-up call for us to, and we had this deep desire for a change, that we had to do something. And we actually sat down together and looked into this 90 minutes workshop. And after 20 minutes, I just fell in love with this whole opportunity. You know, I'm not a business-led person, but I just had this feeling. It was like a true blessing from, you know, just opened my eyes and expanded my vision. And actually, my husband been supporting me, and I am so grateful for that. You know, I'm very blessed. He's been trusting the system, trusting me. And I just felt like at that moment I could actually do this, you know. And I'm here because I followed my heart, and I'm actually becoming a heart-led digital business owner, and it's an absolute journey, you know. And I am so grateful. It has changed my life completely. And I'm here to make that change, and I'm helping others to create that change. And I'm just so blessed.
It's nice. Yeah, thanks for sharing. It's nice. How about you, Master John?
First of all, I think that we all did the same thing. We took a big step in our life by joining some sort of a business that we have never had maybe experience. I didn't have experience as well in this specific like online marketing. I actually didn't even have Instagram for like, I started last. So I was not kind of very familiar with this kind of a job. But since I was pregnant with my son, I started thinking about it. I was starting kind of thinking about that. You know what, when I'm going to have him, I do want to spend more time with him. I don't want to send him maybe to daycare right away. I want to kind of be with him for maybe for 2-3 years and then start. So I started to search around. It was almost 7 years ago. So I started to search around. I found a couple of things. I started it and it wasn't successful. So I left it, and I still had my kind of my professional job on the side, obviously. But then like maybe it was a year ago that I was kind of looking in LinkedIn, and I was still open to ideas, especially online, because we know that these days, like the last few years especially, everyone's are trying to take advantage of online businesses. You get to work from your home, you have lots of flexibility. So that's something that I think most people would like to try. So because I had this kind of mind, like on the back of my mind, that I've tried a couple of things, it didn't work. I was very scared and skeptical to start anything else. I was like, let's just stick to your profession, to your skill, and don't go maybe to find something
Don't be
else.
adventurous.
Exactly, yes. I was in that stage that, okay, let's just kind of move on to your own profession, go another step. But then I started to think, like, even if I go higher levels, at the end, like what I'm going to get at my retirement, or at the end, am I going to be still being able to do to have my own schedule? Am I going to be able to spend time with my family as much as I want? Am I going to be able to go for vacations, especially now after this new world that we're going through? Is it going to be something that I can maybe hang on to? Because some jobs, as we have seen, they had to kind of lay off lots of people. So it was kind of like a unsecure, I think, moments that I started to kind of think, no, I need to do something. Really, I need to start being committed to something new. So I started to look around, and I found my coach, that she's my coach right now. And she was kind of posting very kind of, I found it very related to my own life. So she has kids, she's a financial advisor, so she did have her professional job as well. And she was just very natural when I was looking at her, like live videos and everything. So I reached out to her, and she sent me the same thing, the 90 minutes webinar that, again, I had done before this kind of thing. So I wasn't sure that I'm going to be liking it or not. So I watched the webinar, and to be honest, the first time I watched it, I didn't like it that much. I still found it, I think, again, I was not going with the right mindset into it. So I watched that, I was like, this is again very advertising. So I just watched to the end, and then I went back the next day and I watched it again, and I said, like, they're talking about, like, after this step you can go for 30 days trial, and even if you are going to pay like $200, you are going to be getting it back if it's like something that you don't like. So I talked to my husband, and I was like, I don't think that I'm going to be losing anything, because if I didn't like it, then they refund me that amount. So, and he's very supportive. He loves me to kind of take action, and he loves to see that I kind of like to even change my own like personal thinking. So I went for the trial, and I loved it. Like, from the first day that I saw the trial, I was like, this is it. I'm going to go with it. And because I think the biggest thing that I really loved about this business was because it's a very supporting community that I had never seen anywhere. Like, when I went into that community with like 100,000 of business owners, I was kind of looking at everyone being very supportive, very, like, the energy and like everything that you are getting from that community, it was huge. So I'm still learning a lot. And the great thing about this job is because we are dealing with technology and different platforms, they are not going to go outdated. They are going to get better, or they're making changes. So every day, really, it's a new day in this business. And lots of other reasons that, like, all of us, like, in our personal life, we want better future for our kids. We want, like, to be able to travel. I want to get retired earlier. That was the big thing for me. So I love it. I'm really enjoying it.
That's nice. Yeah, and by the way, you're breaking up a bit. I don't know if it's my connection or you have. Kat, do you see Mahsa breaking up, or is it just me?
Yeah, I've seen the same.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, it could
So
be
it might be
my
my connection. Yeah.
could be my connection.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to mention, this community. I've never ever seen a growing community like this in my whole life. I've never ever been part of this, something so amazing and wonderful, where people are just so genuine and supporting each other, lifting up each other, like, and learning together. It's such a wonderful place to be, so nourishing.
Like
Yes.
it's a growth.
It's just a blessing to be here. It's not only we had access to the training and all the support,
Yeah.
but the community itself is just, moves beyond. And I think that is one of the success of our,
Business.
our program or the system we plugged into it, because of this supporting huge community, and it's growing day by day, which proves that the system we are using, it works.
Yeah, that's true. So
Absolutely.
same as you guys, I was very skeptical too. Well, I not tried, but I was looking for many different things. I went for different franchise for restaurants or like coffee shops. Not to actually, there are exhibits every year in Vancouver that they are coming to Vancouver and introduce their franchise, and then you can either go and then get their pamphlets and talk to them, blah blah blah. And I went and said, okay, most of them, I can say not even 100% that they need investments, and the investments were just so high that I could not even afford it. Even with the loans, it wouldn't make sense. And on the other top, it was not just me. So I thought, okay, I'm going to go online because we're going to like a digital work. Let me just try. I searched for Amazon and Shopify. Again, I noticed that it's too much work for me. I'm not like a kind of person who wants to sell to something. I couldn't be successful in that part. So I did research and I said, okay, I gave up finally, you know, like you message and saying, I was just thinking, okay, I'm gonna go. Like, it's, again, with my profession, like a payroll, it's very stressful. But then at the end of the day, I wanted to find something. I love vacation and early retirement, of course. Who doesn't like money? And I wanted to have extra money, but then it was not something, because you work full-time 9 to 5, you get home, you're tired, you don't even have time to go to the second job. And it was not possible. So after those researches, I gave up. But one day, miraculously, I saw this ad on Facebook, which is just about this business. And it was so good to be true, you know. But then I decided, I didn't even wait for the live webinar. I just watched the replay. And everything they were saying was nice. Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. But what is it? What is this business that is really good? And so I was just a person, like, because nowadays whoever's many of different people asking me, they wanted me to explain, and I keep asking them, you need to go to the trial to see but by your own eyes, because that's how it happened to me. Even if I were asking, I couldn't get all those good information that you get from the trial. So that's how it started. Yeah, I went to the trial, and the commissions blew my mind. Honestly, I always say I could not like count the digits, right? It was, I thought they're making it up, but then at the same time I was thinking there were like 75,000 people. They cannot lie at the same time, right? It's not possible, and it's like around the world. So how is it possible? So I started doing research, and because I'm dealing with government and CRA, Canada Revenue Agency is our tax department here in Canada. So I know how tough it is. You have to pay taxes. So as soon as I heard that we need to pay taxes and we receive tax slip, everything was fine to me. Because that was the most important part, that I knew that it's not going to be a scam. Same as you, I thought, okay, if I'm paying $149 US, I'm not going to be richer or poorer with 149. And at the end of the day, I'm going to get my money back if I don't like it.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. And I never went back, and I'm happy. And I always say, I wish I had found it way earlier. But I think it's the story of all of us. Like, if you go back, every one of us in that community, you see how happy they are with it. Not only money-wise, it's just growing your personality. For me, it was like growing my personality as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you have the same.
Yes. Like me, I'm not a social media person. I'm very private, and I'm not even a business person. But because I took a leap of faith and the courage to discover new ways, you know, new beginnings, and just started this journey. And it's actually not only I'm learning how to earn online, but we actually earning while we earn while we learning, and it just gives a true transformation. I had to let go all my limiting beliefs go, self-limiting beliefs go, like I'm not good enough, you know, or let go all the comparison to others, because I'm not a public figure, but I am here, and I've just got to like appreciate, you know, this opportunity, and it is we've got to go through like this growing path, you know, because some people are born to do go public. But in this business, I know you don't have to, we've got to build our social media presence, but we don't have to be going live. It's our choice. I know one of our business partner been in the business and never done a go live in 12 months, and her business is booming. because the system itself works. But this is what I decided to do, you know, just keep pushing myself and challenge myself, come out of my comfort zone. And I'm really embracing this moment, you know, reaching out to so many beautiful people, sharing this giving moment, you know, it's just such a wonderful way of connecting.
That's true.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree with you, ladies, as well. I think other than what you earn, and as you mentioned, Shora, June, that it's a great kind of like earning as well. But for me, the same thing. I found it that I am personally growing, and that's huge. Like I have been always kind of like a shy person. I have not been able to, like when I was in meetings with my coworkers, I was the one, I always was silent, not
Look at
talking
you
that
now.
much. Yeah. And like here I am doing a live. And like
Nice.
lots of my families, they're actually very surprised with like how I came out from my comfort zone. This is huge. Like this is a great big change, and I think this business gives us this flexibility, as you said, Kathleen, that you can do it the way, as like at the same time that you're coming out of your comfort zone if you want, which is a great thing. I think that this is like personal development that we all should go through for a better life, obviously. But at the same time, you can have that flexibility with this job, that if you want to go live, you go live. If you don't want to go live, there are lots of other options that you can run your business successfully, because you attract people like-minded you. So I am like, with this personality, I probably attract a lot of people like myself. And Shora and Kathleen, like you guys, you kind of attract people like yourself as well. That's the beauty of this business, because when I go put a post, I'm not going to be pretending that I'm someone else. That like in our professional jobs, a lot of time we have to pretend that we are that person, which we're not technically, because of those specific goals that business kind of gives us, that you have to reach this goals, you have to hit this scores, and you have to kind of push yourself, which is great. That gives you lots of skills, but at the same time, you're not going to be yourself. But in this business, you can stay yourself, but you can develop as well at the same time.
That's true. Yes. Just a quick note that hi to everyone who's watching us. We're speaking in English this time in this chat because we have this English speaking friend all the way from UK. So if you would like to catch up with other Farsi ones, please keep watching. Or I'm sure there are many other. I do have many other Farsi in chat with other friends on my profile. I'm sure Masajun has as well. So if you would like to know more, please look at through our profile. You will find tons of them. I have lots of them. So, and then, or maybe next time with other friends who's speaking Farsi, we will do that. But this time it will be in English. And thank you so much for watching. So if we want to just say in one maybe sentence, what would you what do you see, what we do? Like if someone says, okay guys, what do you do? Like what is this business that you all talk about? Masajun, you go first.
I go first. Okay, sure.
Go.
I'd say this business, I call it, like I've even posted in my pages, that I call it affiliate marketing business. So you technically, there are lots of companies out there that they don't do their marketing through the big marketing companies, because they have to pay them millions of dollars to do the marketing. So they give opportunity to regular people to do their marketing, but without selling any of their product, and without even needed to be talking about their products. So we go there, we learn about all kinds of platforms, and we learn them with a very enhanced training to know how to work with the different platforms in our favor. and we create content. So we make posts, videos, we go live like this, and we talk about how much we like to work online and why we want to work online. And anyone who has the same mindset like us and they want to change their life, they want to take action, they will join us. So the biggest thing for me is that you're not going to be bugging anyone, any person to join you, because when they watch these kind of videos and they want to try new things, they come to you. And you get a great training, a very enhanced training. It's video based, and you also get a one-on-one coach who's like along your side all the way, anytime that you want them. And you learn a lot of skills about social media, and then you go out, and people who join you, they will come and be they become a business owner, and that company that they are doing, like, you are marketing for them, they pay you. So, and their commission is huge, as we talked about it.
Perfect.
Yes. I would just like to add, the system we are using a system, and we are using it and teaching it. But this system we are using is up and running for over 5 years. And it's been developed by experts and used by ordinary people like us. And it is not a rocket science. So if I can do it with no business or marketing or online working experience, anyone can do it. And it's survived the pandemic, it thrived through the pandemic, and it's changed so many people's lives, including mine. From the start of my own digital business, after 5 months, it actually allowed me to reduce my full-time employment. Not worrying about the financial impact, because I'm having another stream of income coming in, and this business actually become my my plan B, my second stream of income, even though I wasn't looking for anything like this. But it's become my escape plan, and it's just what else I was going to say. So basically what we're doing is like network marketing or social media marketing. And what I love about this, there's no selling involved. And if you check my social media platform or each one of our platforms, you will see that we don't sell any products, we don't advertise any products, and that is the beauty, because that would not resonate with me. But I am just so blessed to just be here and just share, this journey, and this just so wonderful when we can meet like-minded people, from this huge community. And it's not only the coach and the mentor there to support you. You can reach out to anyone, because it's a global business, global community we have in. There is someone always awake, and it's just so wonderful.
Yeah, it is. Look at us. You're in UK. Masajun is on the east side of the country, and I'm on the west side. Totally like a triangle. Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, I agree 100% with both of you. So it's what we do. I always say it's attraction marketing. Meaning we're actually promoting our business. The same thing that we are doing, you will be doing, except the fact that if you don't like to go on live like us, you have choice to not to, because there are many other ways to promote your business. Meaning somebody was asking me, actually, if this is so good and everybody's making money, why do you promote it? Like, why do you advertise it? So, and I always say Coca-Cola, it's a huge company, they never stop advertising, right? They're making money out of, like, not even my mom was existed, so they started doing, right? And they're still advertising. So you need to advertise, do your they're doing their commercial just to make more profit. So we are doing this, we are talking live, we are posting on internet and on social medias, just to show people and give all these information. Hey, there is this good opportunity for you as well, that you can earn from the comfort of your home without any special you don't have to have any background, you don't have to have any specific equipment. It's just a laptop, cell phone, and internet, right? And we only do digital marketing, and this is like a mini college, which we don't actually pay that much, because the investment we do, there is an investment involved, but the investment we do is just too little compared to what we earn from this business. Agree?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And you can actually learn, earn while you are learning. It's what I love about it. You know, if you go to university for a 3 years course, you're just paying out the school fees, and you might be going to do a part-time job or do a full-time job to be able to, you know, pay for your school fees. But in this program, we actually earn while we are learning.
Yeah,
It
and
is
then
so
at the same
wonderful.
time, when you go to school, after your school is done, you don't get any support. But in here, a mentor coach and the global community, they're just there to help you with your questions, right? So it's basically for your whole life. Somebody is actually asking if their English is not good, if they can do it. If you watch if your English is the level that you would understand the webinar, that should be good enough. So you need to know English, but not very fluent. It's just that at least when you're watching the webinar, you should be able to understand what they're saying. And if you understand that, that's the level that you need to have.
Yeah, and I think that another maybe one of my follower, I think that she asked that if it is doable in Iran. So I think that it's good time to bring it up, that unfortunately this business is not something that you guys can run from Iran or Afghanistan. And the biggest reason is that they send us taxes list for each country. So you get to pay tax, and they cannot do it in our country, unfortunately, Iran and Afghanistan. So it's not something that they can support in those countries.
Perfect. Yeah, good points. So basically, if we want to wrap up, there is no selling involved, no background, no experience. There is an investment involved. You need to know English, at least in intermediate English. And you can work from anywhere and anytime. It is this business is global, it's totally legit. You need to pay taxes. This is just a summary of what we talk and how good great actually the community is, and with passive income you're making is unbelievable. But remember, unless you try, you won't know. Like all of us, at least that try. And one more thing is, I'll always say, this business is not good for everyone. Like you need to be patient. You need to work at least 2-3 hours a day. But then you're not going to be rich in one night. That's not how it works. If anybody tells you, that's a lie. So that's why
it's definitely not a get rich quick scheme.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be a legit business, I think, that if you get rich in like few months, you need to work. And it's the great thing is it is a real business. Like you have to look at it as your real business. And this is a great thing. I love it because of that, because even that I can work full time, I can have my own business. And definitely, as you mentioned, Shura, it has to be like, you need to be patient and you need to be serious, and you really need to want to have like make a big change in your life.
Exactly.
I've got to add, you know, even though I reduced my full-time employment, but I'm still, I love my day job, you know. It's a blessing to be able to go out and meet people and, you know, just to give back to the community. But this digital business, due to automation built in to all the platforms we're using 6 platforms, social media platforms. Due to automation built in, it allows me to carry out my day job without any distraction. And I've also got to mention, you know, during the pandemic, I think at some point I've got to that point, my smartphone was telling me how many hours I was spending on screen in a day. And it was shocking. I was kind of like glued to my phone, not only being on social media all the time, scrolling up and down, but using it to, watching movies or watching video clips. It was just all the time, you know. And actually now I'm spending half of that time and investing in my own business and reaching out to people, answering inquiries or, checking my emails or just attending a quick, a mastermind when we share ideas and share our successes and share like top tips. If I choose to, log on to those sessions we have every week. So it's just, I think we've just got to just make that decision for ourselves, and ally ourselves to just make that change, because this is the time we can consciously create, where we can all flourish in and make that change happen, take that leap of faith. And if you are watching this, it's not a coincidence, and we are so grateful if you are watching live or watching the replay. We are so grateful.
That's true. Yes. I'm thinking maybe I was asking why I didn't see this opportunity, like ad years before. Maybe it was not the right time, right? Maybe they wanted me to try many different things, and I get to this point that, okay, you already tried many different things, it didn't work. So this is the time that you need to start. So like Kat said, if you're watching this or you'll watch a replay afterwards, maybe there is a reason. Just don't ignore the opportunities, because not every day we get them. But it's good to try. Like we said, I think Masa mentioned about the trial. So we are, the first step is how you go to our websites. Our websites are in our bio, and we will share on our comment, in a comment under this video afterwards. So you can just go sign up, add your email and your name, and you will receive a webinar, 90 minutes webinar, and watch it. If you like it, go to the trial. If you want to really want to get the details and you really want to get into this business or see how it is, just enter into the trial. You have 30 days to get your money back. It's refundable. Don't be scared of trying. You will learn lots of good information. If you like it, perfect. If you don't see, if it's not for you or your family, just you can ask for a refund.
Yes, it is absolutely refundable within 30 days and before your first coaching call, because when you do that coaching call, that strategy call, breaking my tongue there, when you do that call, you get that last puzzle, and you will see the whole picture, the big picture. So
that's true.
For me, when I watched the webinar, after 20 minutes, I was into it. I wanted to dive into it. We actually watched it to the end. And I was connected with a link to this wonderful lady who is my mentor and coach now. And I was that person who was calling her and asking her what's the next thing to do. And I booked the coaching call straight away, even if it took us like a few days, because I wanted my husband to be there and we were doing like shift works. So I think we watched it. I think we just lost.
We lost Masa.
Yeah. Anyway, so when it was a weekend, we watched the workshop, and we could not wait for the live webinar for the Tuesday to come. Yeah, but I was just so into it because I just had this. I had this gut feeling, and I just it is like falling in love with something, at the first time, and I just felt like I've got to listen to my heart, and I've got to go with this because it just felt so right, ticked all the boxes, and I am truly grateful,
That's nice.
Are you back?
Yes, you're back. We lost you for a second.
I'm back, sorry. Yeah, that's like things that can happen with live. I got disconnected for some reason.
Yes. Okay, Doc, if you the ladies think about any other notes that we might have missed, feel free to share. Otherwise, we can wrap it up by um, just wishing everybody's a happy, good rest of the weekend. But how do you have any other things to share?
I would just say just no pressure whatsoever. You know, we've got to accept where we are is right where we're meant to be. And just feel free to reach out to each one of us. We are here to share. We are here to, you know, guide you and support you all the way because it's what we do in this community. And there is no catching this. It's just how it is. And it's such a wonderful way of, you know, when you learn the business and you can pass it on to someone, and that person can pass it on to, you know, to another person. It's just so fulfilling. Yeah.
That's true.
So reach out to each one of us all.
Thank you.
And take that little faith.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd say the same thing. I'd say that I think that we covered most of it. And I'm very grateful again to be part of this business. And as you guys mentioned, I think the biggest thing is that you come here with a ready mindset. And again, there is no sales, nothing that you to be worried about. No one pushes you. You make your own decision. If you're ready to take action, then you're going to be in it like us. And if you go through the trial, you didn't like it, you're not going to be losing anything. You're going to be just knowing that there is a supporting community that you might even want to go back to it if you're ready. So again, thank you very much for your ladies coming here as well and inviting me. I'm very glad that I joined today. And I'm very happy. And if anyone watching now or later and they wanted to reach out to any of us, they can definitely follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and they can message us and we will definitely help them for the next step. We are here to help each other. As you guys see, we are supporting each other, and this is the beauty of this business. That's all I can say.
And we are all coming from different backgrounds, you know, from all over the world. Different age, different educational background. But I think one thing unites us, you know, not only that we share the present moment, but one thing is this deep desire for a change. And if you're out there and you feel like, you know, have this deep desire for a change, this might be the link you've been waiting for or you've been praying for, and just come in and have a look. You know, you've got to see it yourself.
Absolutely right. Thank you so much for your time, both of you. It was very nice meeting you virtually. Hopefully one day we will meet in person.
Hopefully.
I come to Nova Scotia and the UK for sure.
Yes.
Come visit us in Vancouver. In
Absolutely.
summertime, not now. Now is horrible, but summertime.
We would love that.
Yes, that'd be nice. We can get together. We go out with Vancouver business partners once a month, and then we have coffee or dinner or lunch sometimes. It's nice. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome,
so hopefully we can do all together one day.
Yeah, locally. I actually attended a meeting as well in Manchester with local business partners. It was an absolute blessing. Yes.
That's nice.
Awesome.
Good.
I had butterflies in my tummy, you know, because we're not used to going out, or I'm not used to recently going out and meet people, new people. But when I got there, it was just so welcoming. I felt like I've known these people for so long because we met online. It was just so wonderful.
It is nice. Yes. So thank you so much again for whoever's watching us now or we will be watching replay. Thank you so much spending time for tuning in or just afterwards. It's great to try and take a step for your new life. It's nice. It's a great experience, at least for all of these 100,000 people been. So again, have a great weekend, everyone. Have a restful day. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you
Bye, everyone.
so much.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.